Still following breaking news this midday, there is a major traffic tie-up in the Northland. I-35 in the Pleasant Valley area is closed right now because of a gas leak. SkyTracker is live over the scene. The area stretches from I-435 all the way to 152 Highway. 41 Action News reporter Dia Wall is live on the ground. And Dia, give us the progress report on this.
You know what, Cynthia, we are standing by to talk with one of the people who does emergency response with MoDOT, who's actually on the phone right now trying to coordinate all the different measures that need to be taken to get this shut off. So here's what we know. Around 8:45 this morning, the company that was doing the excavating for the interchange project here hit a gas line. Okay, so it was about a 18-inch gash in the line, which is about 12 inches around. So it's a pretty large line. They're trying to get it shut off from a different point because the pressure of the gas coming from it's too tough to patch for them right now. I'm going to be joined right now by Jeff Gardner, who does traffic response and emergency management with MoDOT, and just kind of give me a progress report on where you guys are. And you can smell the gas. Is it a danger to anyone around?
Well, you know, we don't want to take any chances, so that's why we've locked down I-35 in both directions, just to try to eliminate as many of the ignition sources as we can so that the crews that are up here working are in as safe an environment as they can be. They have hit a 12-inch gas main, and what the crews are trying to do now, MG has told me that they've gone and tried to shut one of the big valves down to see if they can eliminate some of the pressure so that they can sleeve it. If Plan A works, then hopefully we'll be a couple hours. If not, we'll just have to let everybody know as soon as they let me know.
And so shutting down the highway, you talked about an ignition point. Is that to avoid any fire being started?
Absolutely, and any kind of ignition source, somebody flicking a cigarette out, you know, just the sparks off a car if it's dragging a muffler, or, you know, just the spark plugs inside of a car. Any kind of a static electricity could, you know, if given the right mixture of air and gas, you know, we just want to try to eliminate any ignition source.
And have you guys already talked about a plan B if plan A does not work?
Well, what we're going to do is we're going to work with all the emergency response providers that we have in the area. We've got such a good rapport with everybody here. Everybody's working together. We're just trying to make everybody's travel as safe as possible.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Gardner. I'll let you get back to work. So the good news here, no injuries have been reported. There's no danger from the smoke. And he actually told me there's a lot of wind in the area, which is working to their advantage to get it out and dissipated. So there is no danger. We're live in Pleasant Valley. Dia Wall, 41 Action News.
All right, Dia, thanks so much. And as you mentioned, this is causing major traffic problems. Captain Greg has been over this from the beginning. And Captain Greg, just tell us, what kind of effect is this huge backup having?
Okay, Cynthia, we're going to start right here. This is where the break is, and officials are working, like Jeff Gardner said, to get that gas line closed. As we come off of there and go back to the left, you're going to see that I-35, both directions, are closed. Now, the two different locations that it's closed going to be, the first one's going to be I-35 northbound at 435. You can go either south or northbound. Of course, people northbound are going to be able to go up to 152 and then eastbound back to I-35 in Liberty and rejoin it. The opposite is true southbound. Motorists are getting off at 152 westbound over to 435 from there. The biggest problem, Cynthia, right now is 152 in the Flintlock area is not used to this kind of volume, and that is actually where the biggest traffic jam is right now, 152 at Flintlock.
All right, that's pretty incredible. This has been happening since 8 o'clock this morning, and it could be another couple of hours. What kind of ripple effect do you think it's going to have, Captain Greg?
Well, you know, like Jeff said, this could go on for a couple more hours at least. I guess the good news is happening in the middle of the day. Certainly, if this is still going on later on this afternoon, especially I-35 northbound, that's where we're going to really see some problems. We'll just have to see what happens.
All right, traffic has been rerouted. Captain Greg, thanks so much for your report this morning.